Oi! Hello? How's everybody doing? Yo, 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 yo. How y'all doing? Lovely to see you. I think I'm getting sick. uh, immediate news up front. I think I'm getting sick. That's okay, though. It'll happen when you run through the rain, like I did. Hello, Silent. Hello, Charis. Hello, Rafe. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We got ourselves a warm-up. Ratchet drinking a milkshake the size of himself. Oh no! I've had the hiccups all day. Someone take me out of this hell. Hey, Silent. Ah! That help? Boo! Hey, Puglord. How you do? That help? Did that help you? Ah! That help? Made it worse. Ah, shit. And then I can only apologize. I can only apologize. Uh-oh. Up-oh. That's not good. Well, then I'm not a doctor. There's nothing I can do about that. About your hiccups. Guess what? 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 What happened? Chicken butt. Fuck! Oh, you were gonna do that to me? You were gonna do that to me? Rafe? Rafe? Cute. Silent has made a powerful enemy. You're on the big screen. You're on the Jumbotron. You're on the Jumbotron, Rafe. Oh, but for the chicken butt interruption? Well, yeah, now I guess I can't engage with you guys if you chicken butt me. Yeah. Let's work. Let's get some work done. You chicken butt me, you make an enemy of the mouse. You don't want that. None of you want that. Okay, let's start with a nice little warm-up. For those of you who haven't seen, I have been drawing today, and I'm very happy. I enjoy. I have enjoyed kind of sketching away today. I did a bit of a drawing. You can see it in the disco. Now it is fine. It is there. Very proud of how it turned out. Pretty sure I've chicken butted you, so are we enemies now? You've chicken butted me? Have you chicken butted me, Chastity? If you have, then yeah, I guess we must be enemies. But I don't want to make you an enemy. You are far too cool to be an enemy. I forgive. Oh, on stream? Shit, you haven't you? Maybe that was me. Was that me? Was that Sleepless? I feel like it may have been me. I'm pretty bad for those kinds of things. I fall for that shit easy. I've chicken buttered Grey many times. Have you? Do I just like erase? Also, hello Chastity, lovely to see you. Welcome in. I do it to everyone. That makes sense. Well, then that's just habit. I can't be mad at you for a habit. Do I just block chicken butts out of my brain? Do I just block that out of my head anytime it happens? Because I do not remember ever being chicken butted. Hello. Hey yo. No, I'm not falling for it. You? Me. I once chicken butted you and immediately redeemed Angry Mouse. It was perfect. Oh, okay. So then I guess it must have happened. I don't doubt your memory. I doubt my memory of it. You, aka work. Oh, you've been working. That makes sense. Crying because I have to work tomorrow. Oh no, you poor things. Actually, why am I... Christine! It's Christine! How you doing, Christine? Welcome, welcome, welcome. I doubt my memory, except when the Altamers kicks in, then I trust it. Oh, fair enough. Guess I'll cry over that next. Oh no. Oh. But my next day off is Saturday. That's so exciting. Yay! Good. I'm glad to hear it. What are you gonna do? You got big plans for your Saturday off? Is that the correct way to spell it? I don't feel like it is, but who am I to doubt it? I don't know. Shit. I could be getting sick. I don't know anything. Chastity said butt. No! I got butted. Probably goon and play a new game I bought. Nice, fair enough. Fair enough. Hey. Sounds like a chill time. I'm not gonna pin my own message so he sees it. That seems like an abuse of power. Would you... Gray didn't even read the real thing I was excited about. No! It's disappearing! No! I was gonna say I finally beat up the super scary mobs in my game. That's awesome. Oh, the Tanuki? Can't ban me. I'm too tubular. True. Now I gotta ban you both. Yeah, for butt. For butt. Such inappropriate language. Very inappropriate. Not sure if it was a Tanuki. Everyone calls it a straw guy. Oh, butt. No! Another butt? I also beat up a Tanuki tonight, and it was a boss fight. Nice. Sounds like a win. Oh yeah, I realized I can control hue and saturation with the scroll wheels now, but I'm just like, eh. I got her almost immediately, and I'm really proud. You should be. You should be. I am proud of you. Finally. I gotta ban you for banning me. Yeah, because you have that power, Charis. Great, I have a question. Of course. What is your question? Lay it on me. What is the question? Tell me. Why do you start streams at 20 past the hour? That's your time zone, alright? That's your time zone. I don't accommodate to your time zone, Charis. I don't know nothing about your time zone. To me, it essentially doesn't exist. Alright, I have one time zone and it's my time zone. And maybe, at a stretch, the American time zone. That's it. One of the American time zones. I pick one every few months. What? What about mine? Yours I accommodate to, yes. Yours I would accommodate to, Charistine, but not Charisses. So he's the all-knowing God. Worship him, everyone. I don't know the all-knowing God. I know one time zone. I know one time zone. That's definitely not all-knowing. That's fair enough. It's too busy. Too busy. I'm really stupid. I can't do time zones. There's a point Gray does start at 20 minutes after. I started... Here's the thing. I don't start at 20 minutes after. I start at 10 minutes before. Here. In my time zone. I don't even know my own time zone. So valid. Yeah, exactly. Time zones are stupid. We should all have one universal time. And then one part of the world gets to be really happy. And like, oh, this all makes sense. And then the rest of the world can be really confused. It's like Fahrenheit and Celsius. We just have, you know, some people have the right way of doing it and it works for them. And then others are just like crazy. Chips and fish. Don't even know my nor chips and fish. Great listen to what? The song? I mean, China adopted one time zone. That's true. There are 4 time zones in Australia. None of them weak. None of them weak. G'day, mate. Yes, correct. Turning my own music down because it's too loud. You're just too darn loud. It's good, but I can't hear myself think. We all know the US would end up with the happy time zone? Yeah, probably. Just set time to be based around Point Nemo. So no one's happy? Yeah, exactly. That's perfect. That's perfect. That's a perfect time zone set. Celsius is the only one that makes sense. Yo! Liar, fuck Celsius. It hurts my brain. Wrong. It's temperature that water feels like. Kelvin. Yeah, Charis. I've never agreed with you more. I can't make you all happy. but I can make you all equally unhappy. The only diplomatic way. Honestly, Tristine, you right. We can't all be happy. We all just have to be universally unhappy. That's the only way we achieve peace. Everyone suffer, not just the not just the most vulnerable in our community. It now must be all of us. Jurist. Oh god, that's so hard to pronounce. Chastity. Chastity. Yep, that's it. It's 13, by the way. What? I have my temp set to Celsius because y'all keep asking my temp. Oh, it's 13? That's not too bad. Chastity. That actually sounds very fitting for you, actually, now that I think about it. Because there's not as much emphasis on the ass and titty, I guess. There we go. We got a rich. K-pop Demon Hunters, I was right. Yeah. Twitter! Hello. How you do? How you do? I think I'm getting sick. speed answering the how are you response. I think I'm getting sick. I'll be honest, I probably won't answer if you say that because my brain won't associate you talking to me, but you do you. Honestly, I can't pronounce that. Just gonna call you Chastity. It's easier on my brain. I can't pronounce it. Imagine getting sick. Yeah. That's weak. It's weak mentality. Weakness. Weakness. Thank you for the head pats, Chastity. I'll be back in a bit. All good. Have fun. Don't fall in. I have no idea what you're doing, but I'm just gonna assume on a broad spectrum. If you're going to the toilet, don't fall in. If you're going to do something, have fun. Get sick is not very poggers of you. Therese, no, don't make that happen. No, I'm plenty poggers. Shit, I guess I'm not. Uh, I only heard the songs one time and ended up going to watch Legend of Hey instead of the ending. That's fair enough. I haven't seen K-pop Demon Hunters, so I actually can't even comment on its quality. If Cryo pops up, tell him I say hi in a way I pronounce cryo. Oh, Cairo. Yes, I can do that for you. I can do that for you. I can do that 5 you. Yes. Yes. The bit I saw was pretty amazing. Yeah, it seems good. It seems good. Saw an explosive device in my toilet once. Turns out I was in Lethal Weapon 2. What are you doing in Lethal Weapon 2, Charis? You ridiculous so-and-so. Gonna do quick. Not been doing it very quick, but like I'm gonna draw quick ratchet, which is the way I draw me. My fiance worked on the movie. What? Yo! Why are you hiding these secret, amazingly talented people from me? Charistine, you amazingly talented person who hides other talented people from me. I will steal the powers. It was during the con, and my niece was so happy she saw so many cosplays for it. She had to watch it when we got back to the hotel. That's so lovely. That's wonderful. No, that's super cute. This isn't big enough. It's gotta be big. It's gotta be as big, if not bigger, than Ratchet. Ratchet ain't big. His hand! His hand's trapped. Trapped in the milkshake. Lethal Weapon 2 needed a few South Africans, so they hired me. Oh, that's cool. Just ignore the fact I wasn't born yet. That's fine. We need a few lethal embryos. Yes, that'll do. Yes, he will do. He looks like he would be a Charis. He should be in Lethal Weapon. Lethal Weapon 2. Never ignore. All right. Also, like we haven't seen it yet, but I have made some progress on the comic. So we're coloring in today. So don't worry, there has been progress even while I've been away. Don't worry. Mei Hong, who voiced Mira, was at the convention, so she ended up hanging out at a meetup, I guess. Oh, that's cool. That's super cool. They had a full DJ station and we're playing songs during the meetup. I was running around as I do, but I was running around as I do. True, you do that. You happen to run around often. Like, you run around into other people's streams without me. Ah! Look at how happy he is. He's so happy. Look at this little man. Ratchet love milkshakes. Ratchet love justice. Ratchet love Dogen. Ratchet love justice. Gray has FOMO envy. Yeah, I do. All I have to do is say your name and you show up. True, that is true. Liam! Hey there, Mr. Athlete. Speak for yourself, Mr. Athlete. How you doing? It's lovely to see you again. For those of you who don't know, Liam and myself both ran in City to Bay last weekend. Though Liam ran the half marathon and smashed it, whereas I ran the 12Ks and survived. But that's my goal for next year. I'm going to run the half marathon so I can find Liam. What flavor milkshake is this? It looks like a strawberry. And well, thanks. Great to see you too. Hey, I'm glad to hear it. Well done on your run. Thank you. Well done to you as well. Like I said, I think I've told you before, but seeing your updates has always been like very inspiring for me, as I've only really started running, like it's been about a year since I started running. So seeing other people doing it and making like progress, like noticeable progress, was very, very inspiring for me and very, very motivating, because like it's very easy when you're starting out to be like, f this, and just be like, I'll be a power lifter, and then powerlifting's hard too. So then you're just like, oh, I guess I'll just draw. So yeah, it's always good to have good inspiration. Well, I love Ratchet, so I won't hold it against him. Yeah. What? You don't like strawberry? That's fair enough. Ratchet, however, is definitely a strawberry milkshake kinda goblin. I know, it actually reminded me to keep posting because I remembered you saying that. Yeah, well, I'm glad then. I'm glad I could help in some capacity. Because, yeah, like, it definitely helped me, so I'm glad it helped you in some way. Because I don't think I would have gotten to doing City to Bay without a good bit of motivation, and it definitely, like, the motivation definitely helped, because I did the Adelaide Runners Festival, and I did the 10Ks, and I was dying at the end of that. I was so exhausted. You hate strawberry ice cream? That's fair enough. We all have our preferences. Hello, Jimmy. I'll become a crow. Crows have it easy. Crows have a good life, yeah. Coffee. Yeah. But yeah, next year, shoot for the moon, shoot for the half marathon. Ah! No! My and garlic? How? And neither of them are talking. Because it's the first one of the night. It always fucks up on the first one. Now, Maya's dating Detective Garlic. It seems so. Such a sordid drama that we see unfolding. Ah! Well, howdy, I guess I'm a cowboy, and I haven't deemed an input for the background, dang it. Give me a moment while I do some little fixing, yeah. Yeehaw, there we go, you can still see the art in the background. Don't worry, we do not lose the background. Yeehaw! Yeah. Now, I could probably finish up with this little piece here, but, and then get on to the comb. But, I am getting quite distracted by everything else that's going on. As you can see behind me, there appears to be a no-good ruffian who actually appears to be in full color, and a fine maiden behind me. Maiden? Lady, I guess. Don't really say maiden about a cowboy woman. Finger, fing, finagling, finagling. Yeah, that's it. Vixen is a fair cowboy term. Ah, okay. Well, I'm not a cowboy, so I don't know what you're talking about. What do you guys think about Room? I kind of need to clean it up because I seem to have some Arnie Shake and some Calipari Sun lying around, and all and all the fixins. Yeah, all the fixins. Miri's gonna be super sad she missed the K-pop Demon Hunters section of the stream. But we're back. Yeah, what do you call a lady in cowboy times? In cowboy theme. Lady, ma'am, uh cowboy, little lady, little lady. That's it. That's it. That makes sense. Yeah. That I can do. That I can work with. This coloring is going to probably be pretty straightforward and maybe a little boring for ma'am as in ham. Yeah, yeah, that makes sense. The coloring is probably going to be pretty uninspiring because it's a lot of the same framing. But hey, you guys are stuck with it. I'm not stuck with it. I enjoy the simplicity and the routine. Y'all are stuck with it. You're gonna have to just listen to me ramble. As I fill in these colors and these things. It's my coloring day, and I am going to treat myself. Yeehaw. I'm not a cow. I didn't get the cowboy redeem, but that's for free. That's for free, y'all. I am though. However, I want to point something out while I'm working on it. I am really happy with how I've done the metal on this hand, like the rendering of the metal. And if you check out my latest sketch in Art by Gray, I mentioned that I'm not a massive fan of rendering, or not like how other people do rendering. I'm a huge fan of. I love rendering in illustrations and stuff like that. I feel like I am terrible at it. So now that I'm kind of getting it down, or starting to kind of get it down, I'm really enjoying it. But I'm really happy with how this metal has turned out because we have actual shine on it. It's not perfect by any means, but it's coming together. And I can't not be happy about that. But you'll see with the newest artwork, which I can't currently pull up because it's on my iPad and on Discord, but not but not on my computer. So I don't actually have it with me. But it will become a poster. It's one of the posters that will appear on the pre-order sale. So keep your eyes out for that. But it's grey themed. It's grey mouse themed. Finally, a grey mouse themed art piece. It's about bloody time. Had too much ding dang ratchet and comic. As if I'm some sort of like attention and power crazed bastard. Which is true. However, in this context, less so. Okay. But yes. And there are a few little things that I need to fix. So you notice that I haven't put a background in this at all. It's because I have a very basic background that I've basically grubbo sketched together there, and I'll use that. I'll basically just copy paste it over and over again. Cause making comics is about cutting corners, shortcuts, trickery, and also making like decisions that make your life easier. It's not all about like doing everything like the traditional way, making things hard on yourself. Sometimes you can cut corners. Like if you have just two people talking, then shit. If you have two people talking, I used the wrong layer. If you have two people talking, then you can just have like the same background repeated. And if anything, that's actually a good idea because it provides continuity, which is kind of important. Ow, ow. No. No, no, no. Let me have a think. That's teeth. Wait a second, that's teeth. Don't change anything just yet. That's teeth. What else did I figure out? I'm slowly, but like, I've been using Clip Studio for almost 3 years at this point, and I'm still figuring stuff out about it, which is not a great sign. It's not a great idea to be figuring this stuff out now, later, like 3 years into it, but like it's also kind of cool to learn a bunch of new stuff about the application that I'm using for this comic. But it is so funny that I'm just like, oh shit, I can do this. I can do this with this. And I know where to find gradient maps now. Not that I'm going to use gradient maps just because eventually I'll probably use gradient maps to a certain degree, but not right now. I think I need to understand them first. It's part of my process. I need to understand what the hell these things are before I use them. It's like I didn't start highlighting until I think a book explained to me that highlights are what are the light that the bounce that are light bouncing into our eyes, or where the light bounces into our eyes. If that makes sense. Until I heard it that put that way, I didn't understand highlighting. Now I get it vaguely, but not by much. Shit. Jesus. My tablet turned on and scared me. I am very easily startled right now. It's the second time I've been, like, just startled in the past few minutes. Yeah. Because I got a commission order, and it gave me a notification as I was setting up stream, and that actually genuinely startled me. I was like, oh, Jesus. It's like if someone talked to my chat while I was setting up. No. Probably gonna need to jump back a page because I do not have Death's headband. Headband? Headband? Purple. There we go. Oh, done. This is just singing. This is just K-pop Demon Hunters singing. I need more music. I need more specific music. I know. I'll listen to something that I've actually been listening to while I've been working. Yeah. Music that I've actually listened to while I work. Let's go with that. Because then I feel like I can concentrate. If I just hear people singing without instruments, my brain cannot focus. It just sounds like people are talking. I'm trying to listen to a podcast, but it's not. That's valid. Yeah. Like I like ambience. I like music with ambience for sure. That's probably my go-to. Um but okay, there we go. Yeah, but if there's like voices just talking, then my brain can't shut off that it's a song. How was the run? It was great actually. I'm really proud of how I went. I ran 10Ks at the start of the year and really struggled. And this time round it was 12Ks. And I managed to pretty much run the entire thing without slowing down, like without changing my pace too much. I had to slow down at some points just because I was absolutely dying at points. And then also it eventually got pretty hard once I got into like the body of the like the biggest like thickest densest parts of the running pack. Once I got to them, then it was like there were a lot of people who would like stop running, who would like start to like walk, but like in the middle of the road. And so if you were running, you expended a lot more energy just trying to get around them, which was really tough. Love progress. Oh, thank you. You flatter me. You flatter me. Um, I remember the dodging. Yeah. Oh, there's a part of it like it's in every single one of the races. I'm sure. Like everybody's pace is different, and like I can understand as well to a certain degree. Like some people's paces are just different, and maybe they're running just not fast enough. I found that like people who were still jogging, it was fine for the most part. But then it was like especially in the 12K, you'd have people slowing down to almost just like a full walk, right in front of you, and that was a bit stressful. We didn't have to dodge the walkers in the half, but we did have to dodge the puddles. Yeah, oh, definitely. I jumped over a puddle at one point. Avery, thank you for the head pats. I to avoid a person who basically went into a full, into a walk, right in front of me. I jumped over a large puddle, and I'm really lucky because I do have the height to make that work. But man, I was really annoyed. I was like, really? Like if you're gonna slow down, you got to get to the side. You got to get like to the side at least, but ideally to the left side. I'm mad lurking whilst awake. Hey, appreciate the lurk. Have a good look. It's lovely to see you as always. But yeah, like if I had plenty of people almost stop in front of me, which was terrifying, honestly. Or at least be aware of what's happening around you. Yeah, exactly. You got to have that spatial awareness. But I found in like my very limited experience that runners don't have the best spatial awareness, or not all runners have the best spatial awareness. And that can well, it keeps you on your toes. To be fair, like your reflexes get real good because you're just like jumping and bouncing around. She'll be a cute baby for the rest of her life. Oh shoot, it's that song. Oh no. um, yeah, but yeah, I had a few of them, and that kind of slowed my pace at points, which wasn't the end of the world because I also felt like I kind of retained a good bit of energy through that, through having to slow down. You guys, puppy has been diagnosed with cute baby disease. It's terminal. Oh no, cute puppy baby disease is terminal. I don't know if this is like actually sad news or not, so I'm like bracing my reaction. um, but yeah, and I also feel like I'm not blameless as well in that situation as honestly because I do feel like I wasn't. I tried to be as aware as possible, but I am sure I wasn't. I'm sure I was possibly like a obstacle in some people's lives. You know. No, it's fake sad. Okay, good. Thank you for telling me because I would have been like like smile then sad immediately immediately because I'm just like, am I supposed to be happy or sad? Oh no, it's tragic news. Puppy forever. um, but yeah, and yeah, the rain was crazy. It helped though. I feel like the rain helped, and I know that Grace said that too. But I fully agree. Like the rain kept me cool, but I did feel like a thermos, where I was like cold on the outside but warm as hell on the inside, and I didn't realize as well that I was being like soaked in rain. So as I was running, I was like, I rubbed my face at one point, and that was maybe a mistake because it made me a hugely aware of the water that was on my face. And I've never been at a point where like the skin on the outside of me. That's a weird way of saying it, but my skin being cold, but my insides being warm, so that it's perfect equilibrium, so that I do not recognize that there's rain on me. It helped me too in terms of keeping cool and not feeling as parched. Definitely, definitely, it was hydrating, wasn't it? Um, but yeah, I touched my face at one point, and that was probably a mistake because then I became very aware of how much rain was on me. Also, Gray, you got me hooked into Hades. Yeah, yeah, we got one. We got one. We got another one. 25th of September. Hades 2 is on full release. You gotta hurry yourself up. Finish that first one and play the second. And then you can get the second one and it'll be fully complete. Speaking of, I'll probably play some Hades 2 at some point. One after full release, so we can reach the end and conclude that game. Oh damn, I'm on it. Get to it. Get to it. You have a goal. Full speed ahead. Full speed ahead. Yes, it's coming out. It's finally being announced. It's finally been announced, and there's a trailer to it now as well, and it looks freaking awesome. So yes, those of you who are into Hades 2 is having it's leaving its beta on the 25th of September. Finally, which I also feel like is a was a good idea because I have a feeling that they were probably getting ready to release it earlier, but then Silk Song came out, and I think realistically it was a good idea to hold off until Silk Song was kind of people have enjoyed Silk Song and have played it, but that it's no longer like massively in the zeitgeist. Oh, did I tell you I ended up buying a new VTuber model? Yo, I think I remember you talking about having a look at them. But that's awesome. I'm glad to hear it. What'd you go with? The bunny kind of look? I think you had planned on that, hadn't you? I was considering it and then decided to just do it. Hell yeah, hell yeah. No, good on you. Take the plunge. I think like look, if my experience is anything to go by, just do it. Just do it. It can um it's something you can always build up to, but I think you'll be absolutely fine. Um, you got a good start, and it's yeah, just starting. Just start is the best advice you can possibly get. Is just do it. So yeah, happy to see that. I'll be there. I'll be there. I'll be peeping on the streams, or just watching them. Actually, peeping sounds creepy as hell. I'll just be watching them. I'll be there. I'll watch. How dare you threaten to be peeping creeping? I'll be peeping. I'll be peeping and creeping. My peepers will be on. Peepers will be on peeping duty. Let me tell you. I love when my eyes closed. I love when the blink, like the wink doesn't make the noise straight away when it has the slight delay, because it just looks so stupid. Just my uncle had an EverQuest character named Creepin. That's a great name. Gray had something in his eye. Yeah, I did. It was a noise. It's one of those dang noise bugs that go bing, but took a moment to die. Can I have a sip of coffee? Can I have a sip of my coffee? Damn it, it's cold. Yeah, but just drink it. An iced coffee, as it were. Ironically, I forgot I have an actual mic I bought ages back. Hey, you're already there. You're already there. I don't remember why. Well, you got it now. So it does not matter. You can get started. First stream tomorrow. No, I'm not gonna rush you as well. Like, you do you. Stream when you want to stream. But be sure to pop it in the like let people know in the self promo because I know that plenty of people will want to hop in and support you. All I have is an unfinished sketch and Rayflin. Yeah. No, that's good. And Tairi. I already have 2 models. Hey, nice. Perfect. Then you're fine. You've got more models than me then. You already have more than I do. How dare you? How dare you be more prepared for streaming than me? Goblin! Yo! It's Goblin! How you doing? Can I get a shout out for Goblin for coin, please? Thank you, Rafe. You are the best. How you doing, Goblin? It's lovely to see you. Come on in, get comfy in the soup. Happy fat... Oh, it is Fat Bear Week, isn't it? Chalono! Hello. How you doing? Fat Bear Week, hiya Peanut. Yo, it's Fat Bear Week. Best week of the year. Yeah, thank you for shouting out Clono as well. Please be sure to check them out too. They're fantastic. Goblin Raid! Welcome in, Goblin for coin. What were you doing? What were you doing? Thank you all so much. Thank you so much for the follow, Cole the Kobold. Welcome to the soup. Yeah, how you guys been? What were you doing? Thank you for the self-care, Avery. I will take care of myself while I chat with these lovely, lovely raiders. Do not steal my cheese! Fat Bear Week is important. We're drawing fat bears. Yeah! Bears be fat. True dragon Lavy. They do be fat. They do be getting chunky around this point in the year. Big bears. Yeah, it's good. It's good. It's good. No, I had a coworker talking about Fat Bear Week this morning. I was like, oh, and that's the only reason why I know about it. But I do understand what the premise of it, that it's bears coming out of hibernation, so then big and chonky. Thank you so much for the follow, Dragon Navi. Welcome to the soup. Also, Cole, welcome to the soup. You are official members of the soup, so please enjoy your nice Alfredo soup. Pixel, you make fibs. I don't know if that was addressed to me, but sleep in. Hee, we hibernating because we big and chunky. Yo, Fat Bear Week. Alfredo soup. Feed up on your Alfredo soup, Clono, before you go into hibernation. We're also looking at some winners of previous years, like 747, the 1,400-pound monster from 2022. Oh my goodness. Happy Fat Bear Week. Thank you so much, Tanskandogi. Yes, happy Fat Bear Week. I'm starving. Fuck, that made me hungrier. Well, it's gonna make it worse, Clono, because if you check the Flavors of Regale channel, I had chicken Alfredo pasta tonight. Good Kek Zumba, good time zone. Lovely to see you. I'm having a bit of coffee. Oh, hold on. Let me help you. Let me help you there, Goblin. Let me... Rafe beat me! No, thank you, Ray, for doing that. Chicken Alfredo. Yes, I did. No! I hope everyone's having a lovely day. I am. I've had a really lovely day. It's been a real good day. Oh dang, they really do get chunky. They do. Chimkin Alfredo. Yes, I did. I had it for dinner. It was delicious. Must post the fat bear image. Yes. Thank you for blessing my chat, my Discord, with a fat bear. I was eating my Shake's Discord. Need the chimkin. Yes, I had yeah, chicken Alfredo, and I thought of Clono while I was eating it. I was like, oh, delicious. Clono would love this. I think I'm getting sick. So I'm like, my voice can only do so much. Fun fact, chicken in Norwegian is killing. Yes, I knew that. Because I know a bit of Swedish. A little bit of Swedish, but not a lot. Speed is farting. You know? Speeding is farting? Yeah, farting. Fuck, it looks so good. I'm going nauseous. No, eat! Eat! No, no. What are you doing? Don't just perish. Eat something. Single piece of jam. I don't know. What do humans eat? What do demons eat? I don't know. Soul? Human soul? Have a munch. I cannot, I'm poor and it's 4 a.m. 4 a.m. is no excuse. The poor thing, yeah, that's probably fair. That's probably fair enough. You got me there. But the 4 a.m. Nothing's open. Incorrect. Isn't 7-Eleven 7-Eleven? You're gonna make her want to cook chinkin alfredo? What do you mean no excuses? We don't have a 7-Eleven? Okay, I guess you have some excuses then, evidently. We don't have 7-Eleven! Oh no! That's not cool. That's not cool. Nearest one is a few hours away. Damn, okay, fair enough. You know what? You got me. You got me. Just gonna have to eat uh human sacrifices, I think. Because human sacrifice sounds very close to snackrifice, which kind of sounds like snack. So, I guess get on it. Get on that. The constant desire to go to the dairy and get a pie. True, that is a desire that one would have if one enjoyed pies, which I do, to be fair. Hey, so I got some awesome news yesterday. Oh, what happened? Snacrifice. Yes, you're gonna need a human snacrifice, or I guess any kind of being snacrifice. Don't have to be picky. Rakra rice. I wanted to attend postgraduate in illustration and comic art, and they didn't have enough participants last year, but they're launching it this year. Yo, get in, get in! Mince and cheese pie. Ooh, that sounds good. So I'm going back to school end of October. Yo, nice. Snack Rafe ice. I do like ice. True. Munching on ice. That's bad for your teeth. That's bad for your teeth, Rafe. Not that you care, I'm sure. I'm sure you don't mind that it's bad for your teeth. Rakra rice. A rakra rice? Raggy. Raggy. We're a rakra rice. I do like ice. Had a nacho mince and cheese pie yesterday and it was so good. That sounds fantastic. I stopped doing it. Good. It's bad for your teeth. And Rafe, you need your teeth. You need your teethies for things. For things and stuff. So no eating ice. You hear? It was a whole iron deficiency thing. I'm no longer deficient. Nice. Nice. No more deficiency. Therefore, ice is an inefficiency. Teeths. Because of streaming, I've begun like for absolutely no reason. I just go woo, 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 and it's really stupid. I will look. Enjoy your look, goblin. It has become a thing. It's become a thing I do, and it's stupid as hell. And I shouldn't do it. No ice. Stop saying ice. Stop. You're done. You're done with your ice. No, I'm joking. No more eating ice. Enjoy your look, Goblin. Thank you again for the raid. I forgot to say, for those of you who don't know me, hello, I'm Grey Mouse. Australian illustrator and mouse extraordinaire. I make comic. It's a comic called Ratchet and Beanstalk Brigade. So I need to stop talking like a caveman. This is Ratchet. He's a good lad. He's stolen a magic bean, and he is now delivering it to his uncle. This story is about goblins who use magic beans to steal from giants. There you go. It was based on a D&D campaign that never had a conclusion. So, I decided I'd make a conclusion. As a young aspiring artist, I decided, yeah, I'm gonna make it happen. And then I didn't. Once. I made the comic once before, it didn't work out because I lost motivation. And then I decided, no, I'm gonna stream it so that I have to do it. And that was 3 years ago. And now I stream it constantly. That is the story. You are caught up with the Grey Mouse lore. I make weird noises randomly for free. What a fool. I know. You're free. You're free to make you're free to make weird noises all you want. I am beholden to the man, to the capitalist ideology to make weird noises. And that is to say I'm getting paid to make weird noises. Obligation comic, not really. No, I love doing it, but like capitalism pog. Yes. No, I love working on this comic, but I would not have done it if I didn't have like a motivator or a motivating factor, because I am very easily swayed. I'm very easily swayed to be lazy. But I think now that I've had like a obvious improvement in my artwork and art style since starting, I can't stop now. We are locked in forever, for good. Can't wait till I start streaming and make my weird dying raptor noise when something scares me. Hell yeah. Fun. Not that. It probably sounds better than that. Love me some good old capital labor and exploitation. Yeah. Yeah, I've always said that about you, Charis. I've always said that about you. You love capitalism. You're maybe capitalism's biggest fan. Something that's just like, it's not even really an insult because it's like, well, evidently not true. It's not even like untrue, it's just strange. It's just strange to say. I'll be in the kitchen and something will walk in and scare me and you'll make the noise. I can't do it. Can't do it, I'm sick. Maybe. Getting sick. Also, look at this dang face. I love it. The damn death. Every time they're like, what? I'm like, that's my defense noise. That's the noise I make to protect myself. I respect it. I respect that. Everyone knows if I could do one economic system, I would be capitalism. Yeah, if you could be one economic system, you would. Yeah. Charis is capitalism. 925. I'm gonna just said 25. There's more to your name. Yes, sir. I would be authoritarian communism. Hello, Embers. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest. You kind of read to me like an authoritarian communism. Yeah. Yeah, capitalize your letters already. Yeah. Yes. Do it. Do it! Scatter! Charis. Charis. Change your name to Charis. Is tired. Just add that emphasis. Because otherwise people are gonna keep getting it wrong and they'll keep calling you Chris. And it's embarrassing for them if they keep getting it wrong. Charisse. 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 If people keep getting it wrong, you have to keep shouting at them. So just make it easy for them and change your name to Charis. I need to increase my lung capacity. I'm gonna start running even more professionally, not just to run the half marathon next year, but also so I can laugh without losing a shit ton of breath. Is it Charis or Churis? It's Charis. Churis. Oh, true. I do say it like it sounds like Churis, but it's Charis. 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 Charistopher is tired. If you actually change your name to it, I don't know what I would do. I don't know how I would react. I don't know what I do. Do I repay you? I don't know. Do I owe you? I need to decrease my lung capacity. Time to smoke 3 packs of ciggies a day. Well, hey, that's one way to do it. But surely that's madness. The more breath you have, the longer you can go for, you know? So I don't know if it's worth it. Oh my god, so my coworker calls me Charistopher. That doesn't sound like correct. That doesn't sound like Griffin. Or Rafe. Or Charistopher. Or Charis. Or Umbawamba. Who, by the way, executing me, by the way. And like, she doesn't know I'm trans and doesn't support the lifestyle, so it's hilarious to me. That is very interesting. Some people are so peculiar. Oh, blink, drink, and shrink, you grubbos. Do it for presently. Oh, baby, every day, presently, we do it for you. We do it for you. I miss presently, but I hope they're doing well. Yeah, don't worry, everybody. Presently is fine. They're just currently taking care of life stuff. Loki, it would be nice to increase my lung capacity because I love screamy vocals. 100%. I will be working on my lung capacity because I always feel like my weakness when it comes to running and exercise is my breathing. Genuinely, can't believe you full named me. Charistopher is tired. You really did you dirty like that? Yeah, Charistopher. Expect the unexpected. Because I am a mouse. And unpredictable. My first name is Charistopher. Oh no! I've doxed you! Oh no! I've doxed you! No! Oh god! You're a goober. You're a freaking goober. You all my other coworker proper named me, and I was like, oh my god, that is gross, and left. Yeah, fair. Yeah, Charis. It's Chalono. Because my shift was over. Charis. Chalono. Yeah, fair. Because my shift was over. Rafe, you gotta stop being so funny, alright? It's my job. I'm supposed to be entertaining people. Stop being so funny. You freaking legend. You freaking legend. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you, Rafe. I'm proud of you. I want you to know I'm proud of you. Hey, look, I've already been threatened with doxing after recent events, so don't worry about it. Oh my god! No, I don't want to actually threaten. I mean, I do want to threaten you. But I don't want to threaten you with doxing. Oh my god. You're next! You're next. Don't zoom and not spit at me. You gotta chill out. You gotta chill out about the spit thing. Chalodo. You gotta chill out. I do wholesome streams. You're gonna have to find me on a different stream if you want that kind of shit. Absolutely feral. You're absolutely feral. What the heck did I load into? Welcome, welcome, Demoness. Nothing, don't worry. My stream next, I'll be there. Hey, if you invite me on, I'll hang out. Like, evidently, my favorite streams to be on, or my favorite streams to do, this is just something I found out about myself. My favorite streams to do are I just sit there and do nothing and just talk. That's the most fun I have. I just sit and talk. They're great. I got I got the soul of a podcaster. Bro, we just been hanging in my Discord lol playing games. That's fun. That's fun. No, I need an audience. I always need an audience, otherwise I'm just not gonna I don't bring the energy, you know? No, it seems to like so the Warhammer streams and then the stream I did with Chastity, some of my favorite streams, easily some of my favorite streams, just where I've sat and kind of done nothing. But I also love working. But I guess it's because my favorite thing to do, or my favorite part of streaming, is talking with all of you and engaging with all of you. That is easily one of my favorite parts of this, like of streaming, is that I get to chat with you all and engage with you all and ask about you and bounce like jokes off of you guys. Um, so when I get to be a guest on other people's streams, it's actually some of the most fun I have because I feel like I'm not focused on drawing. I'm not focused on anything. I can just kind of shoot the shit with you guys. Honestly, Gray would be a good podcaster, but like put him in front of live studio audience. I thought I cursed stream last night. What? Oh, well, before I started streaming, I also Kekzumba. Next week Monday, we will have another Warhammer stream. So don't you worry. Keep an eye on this space. But I started out doing podcasts. I had a podcast. I thought cursed. Oh wait, no, because at work I was like, what's the next Roblox night? And immediately died laughing. What's the next Roblox night? Oh my god. Yeah, we're doing Roblox stream next. No, absolutely not. I don't know why Warhammer translated to Roblox in my head. I don't know, but it's funny. I like it. I find it funny. Gray gonna be one of those crowd work comedians? That's almost like that feels like an insult. I've talked about that before. It's like React content. It's the easiest content you can do as a comedian. Sorry, but it is. As somebody who worked with comedians, I wasn't a comedian. Don't take that out of context. I was not a comedian, but I worked with comedians. Um, Crowd work is the easy stuff. It's like you can kind of do anything with crowd work. It's still funny, don't get me wrong, but it is kind of like the laugh track of stand-up comedy. It's simple, it's very easy. Well, not easy, but it's an easy way to get laughs. Yay! I don't know why. Oh, I know. I agree. Gray, what happened to movie Magpies? Oh, well, I got too busy. I got a full-time job and I got too busy. Gray gonna put Roblox night in his stream title for Warhammer night? Yeah, just to mess with you, maybe. Maybe. Um, yeah, I got too busy, and Nex and I were just. I think because also like Nex was already working full time, and I was unemployed, so I could edit that. But um, yeah, for those of you who don't know, a little peek behind the veil. Yeah, I used to do a movie podcast with Nex called Movie Magpies, and if you actually look at the art of that, it's Ratchet. Ratchet is on the cover art. It's like Jared Way's one of My Chemical Romance's albums has Luther on it from Umbrella Academy. It's one of those sneaky little references. I was excited for every movie Magpies release and wasn't even watching your streams at the time. I didn't have streams. Those two things never crossed over. So movie Magpies and me being Grey Mouse never crossed over. There was a year um between me being Grey Mouse and movie Magpies. So Grey Mouse never existed while Magpies existed. So also just as a warning, if you listen to that, you're gonna hear the use of my actual name. So just so you know. And for my community, that's not like my real name is not a secret. It's just that I'm like, basically, I'm like, just don't use it. Like, I just ask respectfully that you don't use it. And people, like, my community is very good. So I'm not worried, but yes. That explains why I wasn't watching your streams. Yeah, exactly. No, so yeah, Greymouse never existed while movie Magpies existed. Um, oh wait, no, Greymouse did, but I never streamed while movie Magpies existed. Just a little sneak behind the scenes. So I was Grey Mouse. So never mind. I didn't have streams, but I was Grey Mouse. And I think we talked about maybe going by our online names, but we decided not to, just because we kind of wanted them to these things to be separate. Because we didn't want it to be just connected to Twitch, because we weren't streamers at the time. But neither I think Next kind of did stream stuff, but I didn't. Because Next started streaming long before I did. Because Next had a home. I was like kind of not homeless, but I was between homes at points in my life, or living in a place that I couldn't really stream from. So I didn't do streaming. I just made art for streamers. That's how I started on Twitch. Well, can't wait to listen to that later. Give it a go. It helped me get my job, weirdly enough. There's one, so the first clip, like first ever clip of me going viral was me calling Edison a C word. And so basically the Next did do a few streams. Yeah, Next streamed and Frosty streamed as well. Um yeah, you like it's going to be really interesting to listen to those because I'm really professional in those and then I slowly devolve, but you can see a lot of my personality slowly kind of coming out. And I think who I am now as Grey Mouse, you can see like the foundations of it, but you can't see it fully, I think. So I'd actually kind of be curious to re-listen to them myself. Um, but yeah, it was never like they were never um my full thing. I enjoyed doing them. To be fair, I enjoyed doing the podcast, and I love working with Nex, and we would have kept going, but we're both just so busy now at this point. Yep, thought so. Must have been the Prestige. Yep, it was the Prestige. Yeah, I was talking about the Prestige. Yeah, because I did this thing. I had a segment just for me where I did research on a obscure part of the movie that we were watching, and for the Prestige, I was talking about the rivalry between Edison and Tesla. And as it turns out, it's because it's essentially that Edison victimized and abused Tesla for years, and everything that Edison is known for, he stole from Tesla. Essentially, stole from Tesla and then patented it. So the man was a monster. He did, and he also tortured animals. So also just very bad guy. I'll take over movie Magpies for you. Hey, if you want, you can have the IP. I guess talk about movies. Talk about movies. He was a monster. It won't be good though. Just by the way, like here's the thing. I'd happily do movie Magpies again, but I would need to hire an editor to edit them. If I had just a time reserved with Next where we just chatted movies and maybe watched movies, so like we could watch movies with the community, and then Next and I write notes and then we talk about it on probably on stream, and then somebody else edits it. I would be so down for that but I don't know if I could really afford to do that as well as a part of that. I don't know. It's tough. Yeah, it's a bit of a tough one. Cause like, yeah, I loved doing movie magpies, but also I didn't have the time to do all the research for it, edit it, um, and then also watch the movie. But I also loved watching movies with Nex. It was one of my favorite things to do while I was unemployed. Was that every like week it was like, oh, like first week, like that one week we would watch the movie, the next week we would talk about it. Um, my teacher was an Edison supporter, and I threatened to make a PowerPoint that went through all the shitty things he did as a person and why he was an awful inventor who just stole. But he didn't seem inclined. Of course he didn't. Some people um, don't want their beliefs questioned. Oh, ruthless. I do like this one. This song is I've used for a certain character's writing now. But I don't think you'll guess. I don't think you'll immediately guess who. So ruthlessness I use for a certain character in this series. I guess two in a way, but one more prominently. Um, but yeah, like I'd love to do movie magpies again, but I just don't have time. I just want to talk about Dances with Wolves. You make a podcast purely to talk about Dances with Wolves. Dances with Charisse. People are like, what the fuck is this referencing? Because the name has been so like butchered. This is like, wait, are you talking about Dances with Wolves? It just says Dances with Charisse. I watched it recently, and and on the recommendation of Linus Tech Tips, and it's so good. I do need to watch it at some point, but like I said, no time for movies. Got no time for movies. I love movies. I have a degree in film, and I don't watch movies anymore. As a bit of a behind the scenes on the on movie magpies was that I wrote all the notes, so it was one of those things. It's like no fault to Nex. Nex was working full time, so I do not blame Nex at all. But I was the only one who wrote notes, and then when it came to like recording, it was we were kind of working from the same notes, and they were just notes I wrote, and so there wasn't like eventually like on weeks where I was kind of stretched thin, it was kind of like I felt like I was talking to myself because I made those notes. I was talking to myself with a woman's voice, and I can do that now. I can do that now. So it was a bit here and there at points. I'd comment on every new episode saying something like, "This is such a valid perspective," or "Oh man, I completely understand your thoughts." You don't need to do that. We like those episodes are at least 5 years old at this point. It was the directorial debut of Kevin Costner, and he did an amazing job. Yo, that's wicked. Good on old Kevy. Old Kevy. Kevy to the levee, but the levee was dry. You know? What the fuck is wrong with me? No dances with Charisse. No, for dances with Charisse. Ah, that makes sense. That makes sense. That makes more sense than my episodes, which are, yeah, ancient at this point. Yeah. I think now that I've been streaming and doing stuff for a while, I actually think that if I did like movie magpies again with Nex, it'd be so much better. Like we could do so much better. Like so maybe one day. I actually yeah, again I'd be so keen to do it. Cuz it was also like the reason we did that, the motivation behind doing that podcast was then because I was moving away. I moved out of the state, and it was a way for us to stay together, like to chat and stuff. This guy making an American Pie reference. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm a man of culture. I'm a mouse of culture. Actually, if we did do the podcast, or if I did do a podcast, I'd call it Mouse in the House. which was the name of a podcast that my brother and I were going to do um years and years ago, based around movies. But now that I'm Grey Mouse, I could do Mouse in the House. I have legal authority over Mouse in the House. I'll only allow you to revive magpies, but only if I can guest star on Dances with Wolves. Sure, of course. As long as it's not House of Mouse. No, no. It'd be Mouse in the House. Not House of Mouse. I'd get in so much trouble. I don't want to make an enemy of that mouse. That particular mouse. It'd be like Tesla versus Edison all over again. And I'm Tesla. You would. I would. Yeah, you got me. You got me banged to rights there. Shit! I don't know. Well, actually, I had an idea once, ages ago, about doing like an on stream podcast, which would just be I would get various streaming artists and just chat with them. Like, chat with them about their motivations behind stuff, like behind the art that they do, how they got into art, things like that. We'll just get people to cancel their Disney Plus again. Hell yeah. We get on Disney Plus and immediately get cancelled. You know what? Fair enough. Or get people to cancel them. That's kind of a baller move. But yeah, that was one of my ideas. Was that I'd make a podcast where I interview artists and see what they're working on. But I'm lazy. I'm lazy and also too busy. You know, it's that double-edged sword. Is that I do really well, doing what I do, but it means I'm very short on time. And that I had that idea when I was just doing art. So now that I stream games, I also feel like I'd be neglecting streamers that I know who play games. You know. So yeah. Started this whole rambling tirade because I said I have the voice of a podcaster and then just kept going. Like a podcaster. Just rambled for ages and then I now need someone to edit it down so that I don't sound like I'm just babbling incomprehensible bullshit. Which, to be fair, was a lot of what I did on Movie Magpies. I rambled a ton, and it was fine because I edited it. So I was okay with it. I was okay with rambling and saying just absolute tosh because I'm like, oh, I'll edit it. And so I can just say whatever I like. And we usually recorded for about an hour and then turned it into 30 minutes. I think the Annihilation episode is about 2 hours long, but um, I do a podcast, but oof, I ramble too. No, that's a good thing. That's definitely a good thing. If you can ramble, then you can make a podcast. I think that's the big, like, genuinely, that's maybe the most important part because you're going to need to make content. Like, if you're making a podcast and you don't have enough to edit from, it's better to have too much to edit to than not enough because then you can also, like, if you're really into the podcasting scene, then you can release the bits that get cut out as like extra bits on your Patreon and stuff like that. So as a pure marketing technique, you have content to work with. um and it's much better than having just enough because I think the podcasts that follow like a brief are really like rough, like really rough to edit because like if you don't have enough, then you're not going to get extra bits from anywhere. The Annihilation episode was really nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. That was our first episode. We recorded it twice. We were so nervous about it. And I know I'll somehow always manage to bring up current affairs. That's maybe something you'll want to avoid if you do a podcast. You don't want to date your episode. You don't want your episode to be dated because, like, depending on how long it takes to edit, you could be talking about something that happens now on, on the 23rd of September, and it might not come out until December, and then people will know how long it takes you to edit episodes. Because normally, you create a backlog, as it is called, of episodes. So for Movie Magpies, we were recording, I think, 3 months in advance. So a lot of, well, peek behind the curtain, but a lot of our episodes were recorded all as a bunch. So we watched a bunch of movies and then we released them. And so yeah, we recorded like 3 months in advance, and then I would basically come down to Canberra, visit Nex. We'd record a few episodes. I'd go back home to my country town, and I'd edit them, and then we'd release them slowly, staggered. No editing, just send out the raw audio. No, there's so much, like, for me, someone with misophonia, it's so difficult to listen to unedited podcast audio because you get a lot of ums, you get a lot of ahs, you get a lot of, and that shit. Sorry for anyone with misophonia. It hurt me just as much as it hurt you. I get feedback on these headphones, so like I heard it too and I hated it. But like hearing like the wet sound of someone's mouth, really horrible for people with misophonia. And those of you who don't know much about misophonia, there's actually a podcast episode on it, on the podcast called On the Ologies podcast, which is fantastic. For people who are interested in learning about just all sorts of different studies of different things, the Ologies podcast is fantastic. I really love it. I watched Annihilation to be able to listen to the podcast. Hey, I appreciate that. Gonna make a podcast with just noises for Grey. You do that and I'll kill you. No, you do that and I won't listen to it. I am so averse to those kinds of noises. If I can avoid it, I will avoid it. Like, genuinely. Like, in some instances, if I hear those noises too much, I actually do get a headache. Alright, I'm awake and fully now. How's everybody doing today? Pretty good. Hello, we were just talking about podcasts. How you... Sorry. I made too many stumbles and fumbles with my voice. With my words, so a demon tried to steal me. Yeah, we're just talking about podcasts and stuff. Because I used to have a podcast. I used to be on a podcast before I was Grey Mouse. So I was just talking about how weird it would be to listen back to it. Because it would be so weird to hear myself that way. Grey on his piss, on the piss. Grey on the piss? No. How dare you? Been listening to one called Gender Reveal. It's all about people and current events regarding trans people and stuff. That's really interesting. There's one thing I'm pretty grateful for. Noise pollution doesn't bother me to any degree. That's cool. It's Renoir all over again. Yeah. My claim to fame. Oh, actually, you'll probably hear stuff like that in the podcast. My humor starts to really form through those podcasts. So my whole like, Renoir sitting on the toilet, you might hear jokes like that. Or similar to that. Maybe not poop humor, not as much. But definitely like stupid humor. But now I know that when I look at my podcast retention graph and I see a line drop a few seconds in, I know it's Grey and my audio is bad. Yeah, that'll be me. Mistyped, I must not be as awake as I thought. That's okay. I thought it was very funny. That's what it's called, and it's on Spotify or what? What's it called, and is it on Spotify or what? Oh, it was called Movie Magpies, and it is on Spotify. And you'll see the art and you'll know it's me immediately because it has a drawing of Ratchet on it. But just as a warning, I do use my real name. I don't think I use my full name. Or maybe I do use my full name in the first episode, but it doesn't matter. My full name is in the Discord. So it's not even so much that I'm like, don't listen to it because you'll dox me. Just don't dox me. Because if you dox me, hey, it's a straight ban, and then it's like, well, you're gone. So it's not worth it. I logged into Apple Podcast for nothing. It's on Apple Podcast too. It's also on Apple Podcast. Don't worry. I was gonna say I don't have to listen if it'll make you uncomfortable. No, please. Like if you want to listen to it, please go ahead. I have no issue with people listening to the podcast. I just warn them that yeah, I use my real name in it. So just as long as you know, then it's fine, and that you don't use my actual name here or in any of the Grey Mouse based stuff. That's kind of the rule. Because I'm like, it's not hard to find information on me, but it's just that I ask you not to, release that information, and I trust you all to be good. I prefer Spotify since I have a prescription. Yeah. Prescription? Subscription. I love the prescription actually though. It's been a while though. I can't remember. It's a pretty middle of the road name, so I wouldn't be surprised. Like, don't worry, my name is very middle of the road. I know Gray's real name. It's Grimalda Jane. It is. I'm between podcast apps at the moment because Pocket Casts did an oof. Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yes, it's Graham Moisse. That's my name. Yes. No, it's not hard to find me. But I've asked people nicely. So if they don't obey to my kind asking, then guess what? You get blasted and hydrated. Speaking of hydrate, y'all. I held the family account in my friends group, so it's a whole thing. Ah, fair. Blast me with your hydration. Here you go. It's a Monilk. Hydrate. Batwolf. How you doing? I actually really love the idea that I'm gonna get analytics for for movie magpies, and it's like, oh, there's been a big uptick in listeners. And it's like the last time you had listeners was 5 years ago when the podcasts were released. Okay, Mickey, don't you call me by that name.
Don't you call me by that name. Don't you call me by that name. I'm not Mickey.
No, wait, it was Bruce. Oh, don't you dare call me Bruce, the hummingbird. The hummingbird. Mickey was the good one. Mickey's fine, but only because Bruce is the worst. Squeak, hydration time, yeah. Hydration time, hydrate. You know the deal. If you don't know the deal by now, then who is you? Because you're about to learn the deal. The deal is hydrate. Or you get pepper sprayed. That's the new deal. I'm okay. Hi, I'm okay. How are you? I'm good. I might be getting sick. I was running in the rain this weekend. So, oh, I'm suited. So I may be getting sick, but I don't know yet. Just gonna have to wait and find out. Mickey's fine because Bruce doesn't let him talk, I assume. He could be hiding all sorts of devilish evils. I'm pretty sure Bruce has killed people. I hope you feel better. Me too. Me too. I don't want to be sick. I don't need to be sick right now, you know? Moist mouth? Yes, I was very moist. I was quite moist this weekend. Because I was running. I was running in the city to bay. And at one point, I was running and I didn't feel like I'd been rained on, but I was like cool, like hydrated and refreshed. I touched my face and I was soaked in rain. and like my beard was full of water, and I was so glad that I'd shaved recently, because like, oh my god, if it had been like my full beard, it would have been awful. Don't get sick, my friend. I'll try my best. I'll try my best. I'm manifesting Cryo getting sick and me not getting sick. You know, that's how you manifest, right? Tractor beam. Did you hear that? Face. How about that? Enjoy being sick in my stead, Cryo. Or do get sick now because you are better by the wedding. True, I would be better by the wedding. Just choose not to get sick. Oh, I abstain. Is that what I do? Stand firm, stand tall. I abstain. No thank you, sickness. You're gonna have to suck it from my bucket. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't work, but I decide to pretend it does. Hey, you know what? I respect that. I respect that.
Hello, I am Suited.
That's my suited impression.
I am a very good comic artist.
That's just Mort, isn't it? I've just done the Mort voice for poor suited. You better not. You better don't clip it. Don't clip it. I know suited doesn't need to see it. Clipped.
No! Suited! Don't watch!
Hello, Grey Caesar Mouse. Grey Caesar? Are you gonna stab me? Or are you making a reference to the salad? I didn't clip it. I don't know what we're clipping. I tabbed out. Yes, I'm safe. I'm safe. Cryo. Oh, wait, sorry. Chastity wanted me to refer to you as Cairo. Sorry. Apologies. Grey's definitely a Caesar. What? The salad and the stab victim? Consider me your trusted friend. Brutus? You're Brutus? Et tu, Brutus. Et tu. No, because if you were, like, you can't be Brutus, because I've never at any point trusted you. I love Caesar salad. I bet you do. It's good. Not for like just being facetious. I need a snack. Go get your salad. Salad and stab victim, but not dictator is hilarious. You know, you know, we all remember different things about Caesar. Grey Caesar was a title. True, I meant Julius Caesar, but yeah, it could have been just Caesar. Could have just been any of the Caesars. I'm definitely a Caesar. Yeah, you just any kind of dictator. Yeah. Thank you, Batwolf. I'm now in my hoodie, nice and warm. Et tu, Brutus. I don't have any salad. Oh no, tragic. And as I stabbed my salad with a knife, I was reminded of my fond memories of you. That's fucked up. That's maybe actually no, that's not even close to the worst things you've ever said. You've talked about getting a heavy rope and breaking my knees with it. Or I think the Casino Royaling me. I think you threatened to Casino Royale me a few times. Well, Caesar became a title of Julius Caesar, but anyway, yeah, semantics. Yeah, Wiki, didn't you know that Cryo's threatened to to Casino Royale me? I think you need a restraining order in Cryo. I have been considering it. I've been considering it. Little birthday present for the mouse. Cryo restraining order. Little Christmas present. One of the first ever bushrangers in Australian history was a man called Black Caesar. I remember that. Yeah, from history class. I remember that. Very cool stuff. Bushrangers were cool. Man, I want to go back to ancient Roman history module now. I loved it. Demoy! Damn it. Demoy! I prefer Demoy. Gonna just assume you meant Demoy. Because I like it better. That's definitely dictator behavior. I apologize. I'll make sure that Crow doesn't go to the wedding so it doesn't break the restraining order. Oh my god, choosing between me or Cryo to go to the wedding and you choose me? Demoy you great. Demoy you. Demoy is cool. Demoy is cool, yeah. Demoy is a fantastic word. Demoy! I don't know if it could be used for damn it though. It has to be used for something else, if that makes sense. You know, because Demoy, like, it doesn't sound like a negative thing. It's like, oh, it's because it sounds like Des Moines. Alright, chat, if you don't hear from me in a week, I'm stuck in the Roman Empire. Yo, that's baller. That's a baller move, Charis. It's a baller move. Gonna find me some goths, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Yo, me and my love of goths. I did threaten to break into your bedroom at night and dip heavy rope into red paint, beat you with it while you sleep, and when you wake up, you confuse the paint for your own blood and scream until you pass out while you're unconscious or clean the room. I remember that's what it was. Yeah, that was like the most horrifying, like the most absolutely horrifying gaslighting I've ever heard. Gotta go to the ideas of March and stop Caesar's assassination just to see what happens. Everything's the same, but I haven't been born. That's it. Can you imagine? You stop the assassination of Caesar and everything's exactly the same. I just wasn't born. It's both fun, physical, and psychological torture. Yeah, well, I don't know about the fun. It's fun for you, sure, but that's why we're getting that restraining order. Because your definition of fun is objectively fucked up. You're hate to say it, but like I've never said this to anyone ever, but your definition of fun is wrong. Is objectively incorrect. I mean, Julius survives. What could possibly go wrong? I mean, yeah. Well, his empire was already divided, so if he'd survived, I don't know, cuz he like let's be honest, like historically speaking, his situation was not a like, oh, if he survives, like he's still in charge kind of a situation. I think he would have lost power anyway. If he'd survived, that like holy crap, how? But then also, if he had survived, I don't think his empire would have continued. Julian's King Julian Caesar and Mortis. Yeah, oh, that makes perfect sense. But that would make you Caesar, Cryo, and not Brutus. Because let's be honest, if anyone's a Mort, it's this guy. Oh yeah, he'd have lost power. They'd have tried to assassinate again. Yeah. Yeah, well, definitely would have lost his empire. Like, there's no doubt about that. The empire was full of backstabbing. Oh, 100%. 100%. It was a. I mean, I don't know. I don't know too much about Roman history. My study of ancient history was ancient China, which I really enjoyed. I found very fascinating. That ancient China was my study area, both literal and figurative. Oh yeah, oh yeah, both symbolic and actually genuine. Yeah. Oh, I don't know much about ancient China. Tell me cool stuff. They invented compasses. Oh, also, the world's most preserved mummy is from ancient China. Enjoy your leg, Batwolf. The world's most preserved. I knew you were going to say that. I was just like, this is the worst. This is the worst word to say to Avery. Avery, Clono, or Chastity. Worst word to say. Most preserved. How preserved? It had skin. It had full skin. Skin and internal organs. So what we understand of ancient Chinese um uh hierarchy, like in terms of what they ate, we know because of this mummy. And we knew, like, she was so preserved that we actually know for certain what her last meal was. I knew it. I summoned her. Okay, Gray. All you need to know is that a Roman would always use politics and having connections to get to power, and those connections would try to take over power through connections, and it's a repeating cycle. Oh, that's just yeah. Most perverse mummy. Speaking of, no. Thank you. Be here all stream. Nice. That's insane. Oh, it's really cool. Um, yeah. If you look it up, you can see like a picture of her. But yeah, she's so well preserved that she still has skin. She still has a tongue and things like that. It's kind of gruesome. Summoned who? You know who I summoned. You know who I summoned. I said filth. Destiny. But after a civil war and many, many, many threats of more civil wars, they eventually slowed down, mostly. Yeah. What's her name again? I gotta see this. I have no idea what her name was. Well, I can't remember what her name was, but if you just search, like, most preserved mummy, ancient China, you'll probably see it. Oh, old me? Yes. Yes. I am referring to you. You wanted me here? Of course I want you here. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Of course I want you here. I love the attention. I don't know. Is Chess the most perverse mummy? I don't know. So that's tough competition, honestly. Based on what I've seen, it's hard to be certain. In what I've seen of like Clono and Avery as well, hard to be certain. That's crazy Gray. As in like what I've seen of y'all's behavior. If I remember correctly, Julius stayed in power as long as he did because the people liked him so much and implied that if he wound up assassinated, they'd start another civil war. Ah, right. What about me? You know. You know. You know. Uh-huh, yeah. Don't give me that face. Don't give me that face, Cholono. I know you. But when he was assassinated, hot middies. When he was assassinated, some propaganda came around and the people didn't mind. Oh, interesting. And I wear the title with pride. Oh wait, that means I'm the. Oh, actually, honestly, yeah, Cryo probably beats you all a little bit in terms of most perverse mummy. Hot middies, yes, yes. Apologies, I was forgetting my place. I remember who the most perverse, the perverse goth mummy is, and it's Cryo. Thank you for the head pats, Chess. Oh no. Not Cryops. Get it right. Oh shit. No, I cannot be the decider of that. There has to be regulation. It's just facts, really. Gonna purge Chaz. No! Chaz is cool. Don't purge them. And Julius came to power because he unalived the person who unalived his dad. Ah, right. Well, in that case, fair enough. I also know that King Julius Caesar was kidnapped by pirates and managed to talk his way out of the ransom because he said that it wasn't high enough. It's quite fascinating. Honestly, like Roman politics does sound very fascinating. What if I'm into that cry? Oh yeah, you gotta be careful. Chase. Chase is relentless. I don't know. So we just need to alive his dad. That'll do. Purging. uh, looks great. Yeah. Rome was much simpler when they were an autocratic monarchy and not a democracy. Yeah, probably. Said wife. Yes. Unalive. Oh, and that just came in. Came. I love that I came in with a joke about killing Gray, and it sent Chris into a historical tangent. I love it. We're learning so much. Big fan. Big fan. So we need to alive his dad. Yes. I think that's the answer. We need to resurrect Caesar's dad. And then when he's alive, he's going to be like, "Where is my son?" And it's like, "Oh, let me tell you. We got so much more to talk about. We got to catch you up on the past 1,000 years." Thank you for the hit, pets, goblin. Frog. Yes, I'm a frog. I mean a frog hoodie. Alright, disappearing again. Good luck. Don't fall in. Bye, cutie patooties. Good little mousey. Thank you. Have fun. Don't fall in. Good luck. Drive safe. Maybe I should start a podcast. You should. Roman podcast. Charissa's Roman. And you got to do it on the road. So you got to drive around to different parts of the world, and you just tell people, like, educate people on Roman history, and it can be called Charissa's Roman. And then you can become a travel podcaster or a travel blogger as well. You can have Wiki if I get Grey. How was I thrown into the bargain? Do I not get free will? Season 2 of podcast is about Egypt. That's cool. That's cool. Charis escape to Egypt. I love it. I'm backing it on Kickstarter. No, Grey, you don't. You're owned. Damn it. Damn it. Damn it. Just sigh. No resistance. Just gonna sigh and be sad about it, but hey. You knew what this was, Grey. I guess. There's so many great Roman history podcasts that just be saturating the market. Yeah, but it'd be a good saturation. It'd be like saturating it in like chalky milk as opposed to saturating it in like piss. So many people trying to steal Wiki from me. Were they forgetting is I'm the cryo? Yeah, Grey is an object I use to pawn. I mean pawn. No, wait. Again, it's not stealing if I'm willing. I do mean pawn. No! What the no! This is so messed up for me. This is a negative existence. What the hell? Anyway. No, don't just anyway that. This situation isn't anywayable. Your free will cost about $3.50. Oh my god. It's not even that I'm like... It's not even that I guess I'm technically owned by somebody. Or even that I'm owned by... it seems to be cryo. It's that I'm that inexpensive. Do the chill guy emote. No! You got it, Rafe. Anything for you. Why? God damn it. What do you mean, seems? You know what I mean. You know what I mean. You know what I mean. How'd I do his pupils? Oh, so just like a line at the top, and then... Bruh, I wasn't a mod. If I wasn't a mod, I'd be banned out of here like 40 times already. True, we would have gotten you gone. Wiki would be fine. But you would have been gone. I was here the whole time. I didn't get a snack. My dog won't let me up. Ah, that's a shame. Do you want me to get you a snack? Rafe, you want me to pick you up a snack? Really leaning into the nepotism from Giggles here. Yeah, you really are leaning into that Giggles nepo babiness. But Cryo would just use my account. That's fine. If Wiki was giving me more than usual like abuse, then I'd be like, this is Cryo. Get me a golden gay time, no problem. Here you go. Good to know. The only snack I got around here is Wiki. Yo, I think I have a gay time in the freezer actually. Damn! Cryo living the best life. Married to Wiki, golden gay time in the fridge. I assume it's the only thing in the fridge, which somehow is funnier. I like the idea that, you know, in a household with 3 people and there's like just an empty fridge with a single golden gay time just makes me not in the freezer. No, it's like soft. It's like really soft in the fridge. It just like the idea of that makes me giggle. Maybe a bottle of water, but nothing else. Married to Wiki, golden gay time in the fridge, owns Grey. That's a fucked up addition. In the fridge, completely melted. Yeah, it's retained a really weird shape. Life it pretty good. Life happens to be pretty good. No one owns me. I'm not owned. Jesus.
I'm not owned. I'm my own man. I'm my own man. Damn it.
Fuck. Not even a bottle of water, half a bottle of barbecue sauce he hasn't touched in 2 years. Yeah, it's like solid. It's like concrete. Oh. I quickly checked Discord and I saw that there were two things addressed to me, and I knew one was like the going live thing, and I was like, "Who's speaking to me? I'm streaming." And then I realized it was poor Chloe and her weeping over the fact that I ate Alfredo pasta. I paid Crow $3.50. Do I get ownership? What? No, I'm not being. Am I being passed around from person to person just because people? Is it like the what? I'm still sad about it. Hey, join the line. Just join the line about people being sad about stuff. I'm sad. I paid $3.50 to get Grey, but I'm selling at a higher price. How much am I worth? I don't know if I want to know the answer to that because I already feel I've never felt more down than I feel right now. Grey's like an NFT. That oh my god, it just got worse. Why am I so? What the hell's going on? I got 9 cents. Can I at least get Jim thigh pick? You are so thirsty for the thigh picks. I was there. Grey's making an NFT. No, I am an NFT apparently. I'll pay $3.50 American. No fucking trading. Can't decide on what I want to eat. An oat flour warm muffin thing or a Halloween shaped nuggies with buff sauce. Ooh, do the nuggets. What time is it for you? 3:16 a.m. Nuggies. Nuggies. Time changes the answer. Nuggies. Nuggies. Yippee. I want buff sauce. You need it. I hope you got like an inkling of what I said. Because I think it's funny that it's almost censored. I wish buff sauce acted as advertised. Yeah, me too. I've been drinking it by the gallon and all it's given me is diarrhea. Is that street slang for tren? Maybe. Yeah. I don't know how much making you lean is true. It do be making me lean. To be fair, you had that before the buff sauce. That's true. I'm trying to gain weight for like lifting, and it's only made me poop my pants. And as a result, I'm not getting any bigger or any stronger. I'm only getting thinner and more chiseled. That condition is hereditary for you? Whoa, don't talk about my family like that. Runs in. Ah. I'm maybe mad that I didn't think of that first. That's so good. I think I burst the sound barrier with my swear. I hope I blocked most of it. I have a friend who's trying to gain weight, but his metabolism is high as fuck, so it literally can't gain. That's me right now, genuinely, Charis. My metabolism is so strong that I am actually struggling to gain weight, even though I'm eating 3,000 calories a day, or most days, because sometimes I just don't have time to eat, which is bad, and I should be doing that. But yeah, god damn, yeah, I'm eating 3,000 calories a day, and I'm still lean and svelte. My metabolism is so chill. I'm struggling to drop those couple eating 2000 or less. Yeah. Oh man, it's the metabolism is never doing what you want it to do, does it? It's never on your side. Drink nothing but my Starbucks edited pink drink. No. I still have to get nutrition. Oh, if you're talking to Cryo, also Cryo needs his nutrition too. Because if he doesn't get his nutrition, he gets irritable, and I mean more so than he usually is. Yeah, I know. I didn't say irritating, because he does that too. He doesn't need food to be that. He just has to be there. Got him. Um, you're also tall, so that won't help. No, it doesn't help. Being tall doesn't. Like, all the food I eat just goes to my fat ass. Okay, fine. You can have one cup of tea. Yes. Chat. Charis. Gray doesn't get his nutrition. He gets irritable bowels. If I do get my nutrition, I get irritable bowels. That dump truck. Yeah, my fatty ass. My fat little booty. Hideo Kojima has announced a Hideo Kojima credit card. It was only a matter of time. Oh dear. Hideo Kojima coin. You buy it and then you're sent to a hell dimension where everything you expect to happen doesn't happen. And everything you didn't expect to happen does. And then also you have to sit through a 30-minute long cutscene. But it's great. It's a good cutscene. People are like, does Greymouse hate Hideo Kojima or does he love Hideo Kojima? I'm not sure. It's perfectly moderate. Like, my description of what Hideo Kojima is doing with his Hideo Kojima card is perfectly moderate. Like, middle ground. My pink drink is a once a month drink. It's indulgent. Very nice. Gray has to walk forward through doorways because if he turned sideways, his Hulk would get stuck. Oh, God. I'm talking about my butt, my cheeks. 10 out of 10 Bev, I bet. It's like extra base, half the amount of coconut milk, the other half heavy cream with 2 pumps of white mocha. That does actually sound really good. Damn. Ugh. Is this the right green? No, it's a little too light. Still too light. We're gonna make... There we go. It's so minute and very hard to notice, but I need the glow to be just right. Whenever I order it to go up, I go up to the barista and say, hey, I'm getting a pink drink, but I'm gonna order it really stupid. Usually gets me a chuckle. Definitely, that's awesome. Anytime because I have a very regular order. Like, I have a very, very predictable normal order at my cafes or whenever I get a coffee out, and it's an oat flat white. It's maybe the most average basic order you can order in Australia. And anytime I order something different and it's at my regular, I will usually tell them hey, I'm gonna be difficult today, and I know them all well enough that at this point Like they're just like they'll make fun of me. And they'll make fun of me for it. Like everybody else, everyone in my life who's close to me, they make fun of me. Um, but yeah, I once asked for banana bread, and the barista who I spend the most time talking to went no, and I was like, but I love banana bread. And I wept. I wept in front of her. I wept. I was like, ah, nah! And she caved. I don't make fun of you. You're not my local barista. Or are you? The guy at the Subway, the Safeway Starbucks can make it in his sleep, so he just has to know if I want that or my iced caramel macchiato that day. Ooh, that sounds good too. As they should. Oh, that's really awesome. It's nice to be a regular. Yeah, I'm a regular at two different cafes. But one of them I get a lot more banter from, and it's gotten to a point where they're actually telling me gossip, which I love. So just play that off. So yeah, I'm getting like gossip and stuff, and they're just like, Grey Mouse, I'm gonna get you in on the gossip, and I'm like, ooh, and then like I'm behind the counter. Um, but yeah, it's excellent. It's such a nice feeling. Cafe whore. Whoa! No, I'm just likable. I'm sorry, Cryo. I'm just likable. I finally became a regular at the cafe near us. Took 3-ish years. Nice. You've earned it though. You've earned it. To make myself a nice coffee? Yes. Spill the tea. I can't spill the tea. I can't because I promised them I wouldn't tell. I wouldn't tell. So I know some stuff. I know some things. I was a regular at a pie shop down the road. And it was a sad day when they closed. Oh, that's always the worst. When a place you really like closes. Now I really want to know. It's nothing like crazy, all right? It's nothing crazy. Like it's not like the barista that serves me like gives me a cookie every so often killed a man. It's nothing like that. But if it were, I wouldn't be able to tell you. I want to be a regular at a bakery. That's cool and get free bread. Yeah. You're right. I don't know that what being a personable member of society means. I'm usually too busy death staring myself at the mirror in the gym or threatening a mouse on the internet. True, you're making enemies everywhere you go. But for now, I'll make my own bread. Yeah, well, making your own bread is great. Feels very rewarding. You are a regular with me, and I can get you bread. Ugh. Ugh. I used to pop on Frosty streams and walk down and buy pie for lunch. That sounds so good and smells so good. Bread, yeah, not Cryo's bread, not Cryo's brand of bread, which is fucked up. Not everything's about you. Go to bed, you old man. Yeah, go to bed. Hope you don't die in your sleep. I'm bringing that back. You've made enough of an enemy of me today. I'm bringing back dying in your sleep. Speaking of Frosty Stream, is he live? Got myself a pie and a Coke for $3.50. Wait, that's how much I cost. Oh, well, you could have gotten Grey. Yeah. He might be on and off tonight. Cool. That's wicked. I hope he's on tonight. I hope his OBS has been messing up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. That sucks. Hey, can you ask if he's installed bloody Mix It Up yet? Is he using Mix It Up yet? Fucking better be. Prick. No. That's maybe too far. Um, I was unpredictable though. Never order the same filling consecutively. That's fair enough. You know, it's the exploration versus exploitation psychological study, like understanding that sometimes you got to try something different, or you often need to try something different. Either or, whichever works. One day I ordered a steak and kidney. The next time ordering chicken and mushroom. Well, it's life. You can order whatever you want. No one, you don't. You're not owned by the pie shop. It's a poor excuse. Gray always streams with his IBS. Yeah, exactly. Freaking, freaking Frosty should stream with IBS. Then he'd know true pain. He'd know how hard it was to stream with IBS. He said not yet. Ah! Well, he's made an enemy of the mouse. Guess what? We raid Frosty right now. I'm gonna pepper spray him. Sorry for everyone who wanted to watch the rest of the stream. I'm doing something else. I'm raiding Frosty and pepper spraying him IRL. No wait, we're changing the format of this stream. We're doing an IRL stream, and I'm gonna go to Frosty's house and spit on him. I don't know. I didn't do it for psychology reasons. I did it to be chaos. Yeah, nice. No, respectable. Got to keep them on their toes. Yeah, got to keep them. You know, you can't be predictable in this life. You cannot be predictable in this life. So don't let it. Got a steak and kidney pie once in a panic, and for some reason I expected kidney beans. Oh, yeah, fair. Got to keep them on their toes. Yeah, I had a mental battle when I realized there were no beans. Oh no, you're just like, well, where are the kidneys? Where are the kidney beans? Oh no. She's my wife. Anyway. Anyway, I got all you could want to. Yeah, she's good. She's good. I think I can just copy and paste across. This song is good. I like this song a lot. Sorry, doing some fiddling. Don't mind me. Swoop. It's like I gotta do a little bit of adjusting, and like don't look at Death because she is a certain way. She's looking not right. But yeah, there's some things that'll be yeah, look at her. Such a mess. That's okay. They had a spare rib pie. That was ooh nice.
Linus, yo!
How you doing? Like in a time where companies are giving you so little filling for big bucks, they were generous. Oh, well, that's even better. I love that. Saw a video about that, and because Calypso's only reference to wife is Zeus, Hera and Zeus is always sleeping with other people, so she doesn't see it as a romantic barrier to be in love with Odysseus. That makes sense. Speaking of wife stealing home workers. Whoa! Oh yeah, true fitting actually. I was like, whoa, that's a bit harsh, and then I remembered that that Linus is trying to steal your wife, so it's not inaccurate. It's not completely inaccurate. Then just erase it all. I can collect. This is a true point. Yeah, nothing that has been said is untrue. Maybe a little harsh, sure, but certainly not untrue. Because of my new card, my sub ran out. Lol. Good luck. Good luck in the grubbo pot with all the other grubbos. with all the grubby grubbos. Ah, no, they're good beans too. But Wiki said I don't need to steal her; they'll come willingly. Oh, yo, you got, bruv. So I missed all of what you said while reading my Calypso message. Oh, I said that makes sense. Well, that's fitting and it makes sense from what I understand. Like yeah, I believe that. This is correct. Yes. Okay, this should be. See, I don't lie. Yeah, yeah. Lioness don't lie.
Hephaestus. Hephaestus.
Sorry, I like that bit.
Hephaestus.
Sometimes I wish wikis would pretend to want to stay with me. Then I remember she pushed me into traffic about an hour ago. I survived though. Oh no, how's the cars though? Are they okay? Are they okay? Those poor cars. Oh my god, I can't. I'm going to bed. Oh, suspicious. Don't worry, Wiki. I do the same. Don't worry, Wiki. I do the same. I'm lovely night grey. Latest. I'll pack my bags and wait for you to take me away. Lol. Cuckooey.
Hephaestus.
Actually hate lying so much today. I saw someone who told me to promise that I'll come to her house sometime soon, and I got very awkward because I don't like promising. Oh, that's yeah, I get that. I get that. Uh, she let go of my hand while we were crossing the lights. Which is basically attempted murder. Oh, you diva. You diva. Speaking of being pushed into traffic, oh no, and I, based on the stories that Charis tells, Charis is gonna say that he was pushed into traffic. You know, Hephaestus is played by Jorge's father. That's cool. Well, I love in like the mythology. I like Hephaestus. I think Hephaestus is a cool character or a cool god.
Hephaestus.
And I like that bit where they say Hephaestus because it's cool. Because it makes me happy.
Hephaestus. Pepespus. Skemiscus.
I don't know. Just saying stuff now. Just saying stuff that sounds like Hephaestus now. Yes. Of course, we know Greymass is talking about Hephaestus here. He's saying it. He's saying Hephaestus.
Hephaestus.
I like the fact that there's a disabled god. That's pretty awesome. That is cool.
Asbestos.
Yeah. You can kind of make Hephaestus work with, well, the way Hephaestus is pronounced, work with kind of anything, which is funny. Because it's like,
Hephaestus. Skemiscus.
you know, just go nuts. Say whatever. Tush, I'm legally an adult, I swear. Oh, Hephaestus. Yes, nice.
Shit! I made a mistake! I made a mistake! Don't look! Don't look, everybody! I've made a terrible mistake! No!
It's done. They fixed it. The cops came and they tried to
Arrest us!
That's good. That's pretty good.
Arrest us! Arrest us!
Uh, it's like telemarketing. You don't need to say his real name, telephone, for people to understand what you mean. Oh. Television. What? I don't understand. Teleprompter. What?
You saying something? I don't understand. What do you mean? What do you mean, you little grub?
Teleprompter. Also in God's game, Area sings his own entry song. Yeah, that's cool. Oh, yeah, but Gray doesn't know his name. Yeah, basically, oh, Telemachus. Everyone calls him stuff that starts with a T. Oh, because he's an imbecile. Damn it! What the sorry, I don't get that reference. My bad. My bad. I can only apologize. Imbecile. That's such strong language. Such strong, offensive language. Angry language from an angry, angry man. You're an imbecile. Yeah, got him. Yeah. And your wiener doesn't work. Got him. Got him. Yeah, you're impotent. Yeah. Thank you for taking my side. I don't think he did. I don't think he did. I spilled you all wrong, but I'm just a girl. Exactly. Exactly. Can do no wrong. I was talking about you.
Yeah! Got him! Bloody got him!
Yeah. Yeah. And you. you and, no, I'm not going to do that. You'll die in your sleep. Again. But you talk about me all the time. Pervert. Is that perversion? I don't know if that's perversion. I just think that's just how it is. Gray's, Gray's an imbecile too. Don't get too happy. Damn it! So, the story is so long to type for context, but basically, my friends and I were walking along the neighborhood, and I can't remember why, but my friends thought wasn't. Friend thought I wasn't in a great mental space, even though I was. So I was a little bit of an asshole and leaned into it when he saw this car coming down the street 2 blocks away, and I walked into the road. My plan was to go back to the sidewalk. Well before the car got near us, I took 2 steps and they immediately pulled me to the sidewalk. Oh my god, that would have, yeah, I mean, that would have been terrifying for both of you, I guess. But like, damn. No cry. Why would I think of you? I only think of your wife. Yo, nice. Oh, Hermes. I like Hermes a lot. Again, Hermes are songs I use for a certain character as well. There is a particular character in the series who I use the Hermes music for. Therefore, you think of me by proxy. That's a win for me. That ain't true. Because Wiki ain't no extension of you. Wiki is their own person. That's possessive. You're a possessive monster. Also, my ego requires my false outlook to people opinion of me. Oh, that makes sense. It exactly. Greg gets it. Yeah, you're a monster. Wait a second. You're a monster. What took you so long? Yeah. If any of you seen Puss in Boots, then my reference will make sense. Oh, Celery Man? Celery Man?
Salaryman! Salaryman!
No, but he's too delayed. Or doesn't work. I think he's delayed. Or doesn't work.
Salaryman!
He's gone. Nachos, no chips, just the cheese and toppings in a bowl. That would actually be. That would slap. That'd slap. Okay, the TTS is a little broken. Damn it. I wish the responsive voice would just be on or off. And they'd tell us. Hey, I won't be spoken down to by a man I bought for $3.50. That I'm a man you claim you bought for $3.50. I don't know who the hell you bought me from. Who you think has any authority over me? Because nobody has no authority over me. Not even my boss. He's gone. He's gone. Yeah, he appears to not be working. I will refund you because that is fair. Talking about going into the road when we shouldn't. Yes. When I was a kid, there was this religious video for kids to watch about this boy who the bigger his ego, the bigger physically he grew, and soon he was massive, giant, stomping over really bad green screen New York City. Oh, that's good. That wouldn't be Cryo, because Cryo is very small. Because I always go when I'm supposed to. Ah, nice. Yes. Anyway, I thought of it because Cryo mentioned ego. Oh yeah, I did it once. Yeah, ego. Oh shoot. I feel that. Consider this a four-way stop. I don't actually look both ways. I just keep going. Damn. A four-way stop. I don't actually look both ways. Jesus, that's dangerous. It's a little bit dangerous, my friend.
Telemachus.
The cars have to stop. If they don't, I get money. Or obliterated. But hopefully just the cash. And then again, what? Shit, if our ego determined our size, I'd be big as the Milky Way and Andromeda combined. Yeah, I'd be pretty big. I'd be pretty big too. And then some kids said to him, "Don't you realize everything comes from God?" And then he thought about it for a second and shrunk back down to human size. Oh God, that's that's insufferable. That's because I remember growing up and like watching stuff like movies like that, and that shit's insufferable. Like, you know, it's just religious kid stuff is fun. Yeah, it's oh my god. I remember watching. I can't remember what it's called, but it's like something. It's like Fire something, and it's a religious, like it's a Catholic romance movie, and it's absolute dog shit. It has an awful message. Um, because essentially the idea is that like it's like you stick with your partner. You know, if you're married, then it's till death do you part. You know, that kind of stuff. Which is like, sure, that's a good message, but the way they depict it is so bad. Christian romance movies crack me up. Me too. They're so stupid. I think my favorite situation was when I was uh, walking across the highway legally. Walk sign was up, and someone kept driving until they almost hit me. And my response was to turn around while still walking, while shrugging. Yeah, nice. Like, bro, what are we doing? Yeah, nice. Light wasn't turning from green to yellow; it was solid red. Yeah, some people are idiots. Hiding in the not cute corner. You don't belong there. Dragon, get into the cute corner.
Get into the corner. The good one.
I got kicked out of church because I asked too many questions about religious kids stuff. Yeah, nice. Good. Question everything except me. Actually, even question me. Yeah, but sometimes couples need to divorce. I hate that message. Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's like, like, yeah, yeah. And well, divorce shouldn't be taboo. If you're not with the right person or that person changes into somebody who isn't the right person or, whatever particular reason, divorce should still be an option. But yeah, this movie was bad because it sent a really bad message. The message being that like you should stay with your partner even if your partner is abusive. And so basically it's about a firefighter who risks his life um risks his life doing being a firefighter and saving people from fires. But then when he goes home, he just lashes out at his wife for anything. And it's like the idea or like the intention was to make it seem like, oh, the wife is asking for unreasonable things, but she's asking him to maybe like throw his laundry into the laundry basket is the thing. And he like lashes out at her and multiple times in the movie like almost beats her, and it's like Jesus Christ. And then they're just like, no, you should stay together because God would want you to stay together. And it's like, this man's a monster. uh Pulls dragging into the cute baby corner. Yeah, cutie baby corner, that's where you belong. Squeak. Yeah, sometimes couple, yeah. Noah's Ark is really intense story when you think about it for too long. Oh god, yeah. You're going away for a long time. Put him in the paddy wagon, the cute little baby paddy wagon. So religious Jewish stuff won't do romances because God forbid men and women to interact. So instead, everything just looks really gay. Okay, nice, nice. Um, just gonna. They didn't. What?
Move the corner.
What was I saying? I've forgotten. Yeah, but this movie bad, awful, 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 awful. Hilarious to watch at points because it was just so like unaware, so completely like not self-aware. But it's like, oh yeah, you need to control your wife and be a horrible piece of shit because God told you to, and that's kind of the movie. And it's like for the wife, you need to stay with your husband because you made an agreement with God. If you back out of it, you're going to hell. And it's like, why is this? Who edited this movie and who produced it and was like, yeah, this is fine, this is good. This will teach really good religious values. Trust me. Blink, drink, and shrink. The best Jewish knockoffs is actual stuff, which is a whole genre of Jewish films. Jewish Beauty and Jewish Beauty and the Beast was about friendship, and it was called Belle and the Baroness. That's kind of cool. That looks so. I don't know. Hello, is Bork. With finger eyebrows is Bork. Never seen finger eyebrows? Let me zoom out for you. Oh, Jesus, zoomed out too far. That's what we're doing. This is what we're working on. Currently filling in little white spots though, so don't mind that. It's just fiddly work. Parts of the animals did, but not everything was whole when they were put in. No way 14 elephants went in whole. Oh, the ark and stuff? Yeah, there's no way. Those eyes, yeah. Nope. You're a bit you scared. You don't like the eyes. Getting trypophobia from them. I apologize. I apologize if so. Two elephants. 14 was for certain animals, but yes, even yeah, well, even two animals, like two elephants, is a mad number. Mad number of elephants. Wait, is he beating Poseidon in this part of the song? Is he beating up Poseidon? Sounds like he's drowning him, which doesn't make sense to me. Somebody who knows um the musical, educate me. It's okay. I love what you did. Oh, thank you, Isboric. I appreciate. How do you open your mouth wide enough to show both teeth? Yes, with a windbag jetpack. Oh, okay. Windbag jetpack. Nice. All I gotta do is open this bag. What? It's my favorite bit. Of all the songs, my favorite bit is the all I gotta do is open this bag. That's it. Like that. And he stole Poseidon's trident. Cool. That's pretty baller. What can I say? This Odysseus guy seems pretty cool. I love this song. Nice. How much? Oh my god, we've got 30 minutes left. How did the time fly so quickly? What are you guys doing? Keeping me distracted. We've done some good. Good damage. We've done some good stuff. That is Boric. This is what the end result will be. It's what she'll look like once everything's in place. All the colors and shades and stuff. That. Bit spooky. Bit spooky, but very cool. I love her lipstick. She's got good style. Death has good style. That's for damn sure. Spooky is best. Yes, spooky is good. Yee! I'm glad you like. Isboric. Do my best. So excited for spooky season. Me too. Me too. I'll try and make this year. I'll do a Halloween costume because it's been a few years since I have done one. So I'll do a Halloween costume this year. That's where we got Mort from. It's a Halloween costume. What do you think you'll be? Here's the thing, Lioness. It's a surprise. I cannot tell you. You'll just have to show up to my Halloween stream. Where we'll play some spooky games. We'll play some spooky games. I think. I think that's the plan. We'll play some horror games. But I will dress up as something, but it has to be a surprise. I might give you guys guesses, and whoever guesses it gets a special spooky Halloween illustration. Sounds like vibes to me. Yeah. I'll do like a spooky little image, spooky little postcard for someone who guesses the costume correctly. Because y'all seem to like guessing games so much, so guess this. So guess this throws football at you. 2 North African elephants, 2 South African elephants, 2 Indian elephants, plus others. No way, not to mention the food to keep them alive for months because they weren't told when it would end. Would have been too much logistically. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a very good point. I'm trying to convince Chris to go by Topher. Is what? But Charis is Charis. What do you mean Topher? It's a good name. His name is Charis. What do you mean? What do you mean go by Topher? What do you mean by that? What do you mean by that? Topher? Like Topher Grace? Tofi. Uh, that doesn't feel convincing. Topher Grace. Got it. No, not Graze. Grace. I'm gonna call him Tofi. I'm gonna continue calling him Charis. Have fun, guys. I'm gonna continue calling him Charis. Why are you calling him Topher? What did he do? What has Charis done to earn such a name? Ooh, by the way, I got my PAX tickets. Completely forgot to mention this. My PAX entry badge has come. So now I can go to PAX. Thank goodness. I was worried about it. I was worried about that. If you call him Tofi, he might dislike it and I'll fail. He didn't do anything. It's a good name. Why you? But his name is Charis. What do you mean? It's a good name. I want to call him. I want to call him Tofi and not Charis, which is his name, his God-given name, given to him unto the God who allows tyranny. What do you mean? Wait, you got what? My PAX tickets. My tickets to the PAX convention. So when I go to Melbourne, gonna try and keep my trips down to a slight minimum for the end of this year, just so that I can get some more done. But you know, as always, I've got my deadline of Christmas, and we do have Grey Day. So October 14th of October, Grey Day. I don't need this negativity in my life, blocked and reported. Good luck trying to explain that. Reported for what? The denying Topher. Topher is tired. But what else was I gonna? I was also gonna say if we hit 500 before Grey Day, I'll also set pre-orders to go on Grey Day. Chris and Frosty called you a hater. Me? 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 What did I do to Frosty to make him call me a hater? But is that a valid thing to report someone for? Yeah. Yeah, a little bit. You were out of line for that. You were out of line for that. No. What you mean? What did I do to Frosty? What did I do to Frosty? I've done nothing to Frosty. I've been nothing but a loyal friend to Frosty. I've been nothing but a loyal friend to the Frost Maker. Frost Maker, Poop Baker. Need 15 followers to have 500. Yeah. Yeah, I know. We're so close. We are so close. But yeah, if we reach that, then I will set the pre-order event to go on Grey Day, so then I can kind of monitor it. But if we reach 500 after that, then I'll just set that up and set it going. But if the thing is, if we set it going on Grey Day, then we can actually track pre-orders in stream. So that's why I was like, oh yeah, well we can set that going then. But it means that I have a deadline to actually get all those things set up as well, which is good. You called him a prick for not using Mix It Up? Shit, you got me there. You got me there, bang to rights. I can't be a hater. I can't be a hater of Frosty just because he doesn't use Mix It Up. Just because his streams aren't as immersive as mine. Just because Frosty dreams of being as immersive as my streams. Try to ask my friends to make Twitch accounts to follow you. No. We want like people consistently being here. We want people to hang out and chat with. We don't want them to be essentially like not bots, like of course, but like I mean definitely not bots. But like we want people to be like actually active. You know what else is massive? Oh, you grub. Were you try to allude to? Fair point. Yeah, it's like I don't mind. Like it's okay. It can take as long as it'll take. But like I would much rather have people come in and then be like, "Hey, I really enjoyed this stream," and then they get to like hang out, have a good time, and then we get to make new friends and meet new people, maybe some new artists and things like that, which is always really cool. But yeah, if it were like they're people who come in and then we never really hear from them again, that's okay, but it's not ideal. I want to have that engagement. Ask if any have Twitch and they like watching streams. Yeah, Eventually, we'll get to Toph. We will get to Toph. Oh, we're joking about Charissa's name, and I mentioned he should try go by Topher, and he was like, "I've actually considered it." Oh, that's cute. That's fun. Topher tired.
Melon
To all those in here, your feelings are valid, and you deserve to be happy. 100%. 100%. You. That includes you, Blue Dragon Shaman, as well. You better remember that it includes you. Oh, I love that. The made a great mistake. It's my favorite kind of like singing sting. Just that. Whew. I love it. Anytime I see it in a like hear it in a song, ooh, I eat that shit up. That like the like rattle. Okay, now we need to go to a slightly lighter shadow color for her. Because if it's too dark, then it's basically just black, and that actually really muddies the shading. So we gotta make sure that it's slightly lighter. Yo, Odysseus. Scary Odie. Yeah, it's cool. It's wicked. I didn't base any of my characters like songs off of Odysseus, but I would. Just can't think of them because I don't think I have a character who's kind of doing what like who follows a similar path to Odysseus. I have plenty of characters who follow similar paths to other characters in this musical, but not that one. Now back to the cartoonish evil actions already in progress. You doing something evil? You doing evil? You doing evil? Fair enough. Enjoy. Have fun. Enjoy your evil. Better not be too evil. You better be kind of be being good. Oh my goodness, 15 minutes? Shit.
Shite!
Let's finish. We gotta finish this panel. We'll finish this panel and then we can be little grubs. We can grub it up. And we'll raid to somebody super duper cool. That's my one condition. Your rice is about to be wild Spanish rice in a minute.
No! Ah!
The most devious of pranks. No, you've converted all my rice. Grubs grubbers grubbingly. Yes. The grubs grubbingly. Ooh, grub-dubitably. I love Spanish rice. Oh, well then maybe it's not so bad. Maybe it's not so devious. Still a little devious, but not quite as devious. Hey, hello everyone. Hello Glenn, how you doing? How you do? How you do? How do? Drat foiled again. It ended up working out for us, yeah. Apologies, your evil plan actually ended up helping us. Twirls mustache. Always more plans, I guess. Gonna transform all your pasta into the worst type of pasta, Orzo.
Ah, my pasta!
You pasta bastard. You bastard. Then demand a lasagna? Well, you can demand all you like. You've caused problems.
Damn it!
How dare you convert my pasta to orzo, you ingrate. I want a lasagna. Me too, but I can't make it out of orzo, can I? Oh, now I'm mad at you as well. Lioness, all of you. And right behind me, Death is trying to eat me.
Ah, she's biting my head!
Orzo is great for salads, yeah, but not the lasagna. Orzo's not the worst. Well then maybe that's not as bad, but I'm still angry about it. I'm still so bloody mad because my pasta has been converted into something I did not wish for. A different pasta. A different, less good pasta for my lasagna.
Lasagna.
Death is after us all, supernatural quote. True, and I'm mad about it. I'm mad that death is after me because I assumed I was built different, but as it turns out, I'm built just like I'm back to normal. I'm built just like the rest of you. Farfalle is obviously the worst. You keep that scumbag pasta away from my salad. I can't imagine my life being so boring that I have a least favorite pasta. I can't imagine being so like boring that I have a least favorite pasta. Hello, Chastity. Do you have a least favorite pasta? While you're here, could you answer a question for me? Do you have a least favorite pasta? Huh? That's probably an appropriate answer. Do you have a least favorite pasta? Pasta? You have a least favorite pasta? No, it's not your favorite pasta, Chloe. No, least favorite. Do you have a least favorite pasta? I put death before me, cause fuck 'em. Nice. You do? A least favorite pasta. Impasta. Oh shit, that's pretty good. That's actually pretty funny. All pasta is good pasta. Bowtie pasta is also trash. That's maybe the worst take I've ever heard you say. And you've threatened death upon me. All pasta good. Yo, Chloe, I've never agreed with you more. I like all pasta. Yeah, the pasta from my youth. Oh. Chastity, damn you, I was gonna make that joke. Too slow. You gotta be real quick in here, because I got a lot of punny people here. People who love to make a good pun. No, my Pookie, I didn't mean to take your joke. Fusilli sparks joy. Yes. Oh, Fusilli's just fantastic. Fusilli can do no wrong. Can't help being funny. True. Yes. Honestly, gift. It's a gift. I won't eat it, but I sure will make use some from scratch. How do I ban a mod? Worst pasta is lasagna. Damn. Gift. Why are you geefing? What are you doing geefing? Aussie. Oh, geefed. G'day, mate. Don't make me say egg. Ahoy. Ahoy? Mods, ban that mod. Mods, ban that mod. Mods, I want that twink obliterated. Steak, mother. Ah! You gotta be fast in here. There's a lot of premature jokesters. True. They jump to conclusions. God, Rafe foul in here. True, Rafe is foul in here. Somehow, surprisingly, Rafe's usually a good bean. Don't make me say steak. No, don't say steak. There's so much at stake. Wait, who called me a twink? I'm gonna cry happy tears. Well, I just said kind of like indiscriminately. I want that twink obliterated. But hey, if you're the twink I'm talking about, you're welcome? I don't, but I will. What the fuck? Wrong message. Go. Point and laugh, lol. First day on the internet, Colono. Been drinking silly sausage juice. Bailiff, whack his pee-pee. What? It's okay, Chloe. I know you gravitate to me. I'm just like that. Nice. Nice, nice, nice. Also, why are you all booing me? Mobile doesn't have an eye. Mobile? Yeah? It does, yes. If you want, I could call you a twink every time I see you. Twink upon request. I'd say I'd make you lasagna from scratch. Ooh, that'd be nice. The meme, Grimace, the meme. I don't know. Oh, yes, I do know the meme. Sorry, I remember it now. I love twinks and femboys. Of course you do. Of course you do. Fair enough. Excellent taste. It's one of those points where I'm just like, I need to be drawing, so I'll just agree with anything people are saying. It's gotta keep working. I love all breakable. Oh my days. Oh my days. Okay, good. Well, I agree with anything. Don't make a devilish face when I say agree with anything. But yeah, kinda. I got very little awareness right now. I'm trying to draw. Just be aware. I'll saying it joking like "G'day, you fucking twink." Yeah, good idea to leave it that. I just want to be clear so it's not doesn't cause real offense. Yeah, you gotta preempt that. I love the little upside down skull. That's super cute. All right, bye bye again. See ya. See ya. Have fun wherever you're going. Mysterious chastity absences. Best twink slash femboy is Legolas. That's such a bold claim. I love it. Actually, it's his father. That's a good point. He says I make it from scratch. Look over there. And then when the smoke clears, you find me completely dead on the pavement. Nobody knows that meme. Because no one's that into Sonic. Or Shadow, I guess. Mysterious is the bright side of the... Oh. Mysterious is the dark side of... Bright side of the moon. It is dark side of the moon. Bright side of the moon, isn't that mysterious? I love having inappropriate jokes with people, but it's important to make sure it's a safe space for everyone, except Gray. Whoa! I don't care what he thinks. I thought you said I don't care what he twinks, and I'm just like, what? Accurate, but what? Because he tells me to die in my sleep, yeah. Well, you know, gonna take a swing at the king, you better bloody kill him, mate. I thought it wrong. I'm sorry. I haven't watched it in real in a while. That's okay. You're okay. You're okay. I'm not. No judgment. No judgment. Just I'm pretty sure it's the dark side of the moon. I was just curious because I don't watch a lot of Disney movies, but yeah, just thought it was. It's not what I meant, but sure. Good. Don't care what he twinks. I meant you can give me a oh. Fair enough. Don't know. My bestie who's bisexual hasn't seen Mulan and thinks, and I think that's a crime. I mean, you're allowed to not watch. You're allowed to have not watched things as a bisexual. I know what you mean because it's like a very good movie for bisexual depiction, I guess, or bisexual representation. But also, you know, we aren't just stereotypes. There you go. I think we're done for now, which is good. We got about 3 minutes. 3 minutes. I could probably chuck the background in. But I am genuinely surprised how quickly tonight's stream went. Fuck! Shit! Accidentally copied something that wasn't meant to be copied. I'm also still bloody tired. Watched Hercules together a few days ago, and he said the movie was pure bi panic, and I said wait until you see Mulan. Oh yeah, that's fair. Both movies are pretty good for the old panic. I respect it. Oh, I got a few things to add, don't I? Got a few small things to add. We're good. We're good. Sorry, I'm just being like stupid. I fucking love Hercules. What about Atlantis though? Maybe Treasure Planet. Treasure. Yeah, but I'm like, sorry, but like, who's Treasure Planet is fantastic, but I don't think it gives me bi panic because I don't see a single man in there I thirst over. Atlantis, yeah, again the same thing. I don't see a single man I thirst over. Maybe I just think women the best. I evidently have a preference. There you go. We are done for tonight. What I found funny about watching Hercules with him is Hercules is seriously exactly his type. Ah, that's cool. Which Hercules? Hercules. Oh yeah, skinny or buff? I assume early here. Yeah, early Hercules or later Hercules. Not Disney. I know which. Oh, skinny. Oh, interesting. Hi, Drake. We're about to go. We're about to go. Page 13. Makes sense. Yeah. He's the stereotype of liking femme men and mask girls. Oh, okay. You're leaving me? Well, yeah, it's been 3 hours. And I know. I'm capable of being here longer, but I choose not to be. Because I don't want to be tired. I can only do like a 4 or 5 hour stream every so often. And when I'm not drawing. Yay, I'm Calypsiel! Gray's abandoning his children. Evidently, yes. Evidently, I am. What the fuck? You can suck caterpillar dick. Dang it, what a Chloe. What? Why are you guys being angry? You streaming tomorrow? Yeah, I'll be there. Yeah, I'll be there. Why is everybody so mad at me all of a sudden? Why are you mad at me? I'm right. Where my cosplay though? It's in the mix. You gotta draw it. It's gonna be drawn randomly. Because you're leaving us. I'm sorry. I can only apologize. I'll be back tomorrow. Even if I'm sick tomorrow, I'll be here. If I'm sick, I will stream longer because I can start earlier because I'll be home. How does that sound? You get sick mouse. If I'm sick tomorrow, I'll stream longer. If you're sick, please go to bed. I will go to bed, but I'll wake up and then I'll be up and I'll be like, ugh, I'm gonna cough on you. Why would you cough on me? Why would you cough on me? Huh? Clono? Huh? I know what you want, Clono. I know what makes you giggle. And it makes me sick. Alright, let's get moving. Let's get moving. Alright. Let me send up the raid message. Get you sick. You want to get me sick? Because I could stream more? You're sick. Are you sick? For real though, rest if you're sick. I will. Like, here's the thing. I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm sick. I better stop streaming at 6 a.m. and then going till 10. I'm not giving you a grey day. I'm always sick. Clono, fuck is wrong with you? Take care of yourself. My immune system sucks. You poor thing. Now I feel sympathy and sad. No, I'm not gonna do just a full grey day if I'm sick. It means I'd start earlier, but I'm not gonna start way earlier. And I don't actually think I'm gonna be sick tomorrow. I'm probably gonna be fine. So you get a normal stream. Y'all so demanding. Y'all so demanding. Feel bad for me. I do feel bad for you. I do feel bad for you. You live in no. You live your life. No. I feel bad for you because you're sick and I think you're cool. So it makes me sad that you're unwell so often. I put his hand in a jar of peanut butter. Wait, that doesn't make sense. That's not gonna make me sick. Is it? What? I beg your incredible pardon, you sick bastard. Water makes him wet himself, but it's a jar of peanut butter. What do you mean? Peanut butter makes him nut. Oh, that's horrifying. That's actually awful. That's awful. Because that's really funny, and I'm actually kind of sick. I'm sickened by it. Peanuts aren't nuts, though. They're legumes. We gotta go. I'm gonna raid to Suited, because y'all are sick. Alright, go be good. Go be the rainbow in somebody else's day. We're about to disembark at Suited Station, so make sure you take everything you came on with off with you, or else you will not be getting it back. Either Suiko will claim it, or I will eat it, or I will throw it out a window. Not good. So, go be the rainbow in somebody else's day. You've done more than enough here. I'll see you all tomorrow, okay? Got more Spiritfarer. Let's see if we can get that game done. But no promises. But anyway, until then,